Yeah, my name is Gunther Kegel. I'm the Chief Executive Officer of company Pepperl and Fuchs. We are headquartered in Germany and we are a company specialized on electrical automation. We employ approximately 5,000 people and we generate sales of about 500 million euros. We have been participating and supporting India automation from day one. We strongly believe in fairs as we believe this is a real show for showing competitive solution for the next year's trends and challenges. And therefore it will definitely be a great honor for me today to launch the single largest automation fair in India. We do believe that fairs are extraordinarily important. Despite the fact that you get all information from the internet, it is still today very, very important to have a personal exchange of people, personal exchange of minds, and personal exchange of solutions and ideas for the challenging times in front of us. So the future on Foundation Fieldbus, like any other digital communication, will be the de facto standard for communication between the field devices and the control system. Even if we today still have hesitations to change over completely from analog to digital communication, the next generation of young engineers in our plants will not accept to talk to a field device with a 4 to 20 milliamps cryptical measurement device when they even turn on their coffee machine at home with an iPhone or stuff like this. So digital communication will be the only communication path towards field instruments. Whether this is Fieldbus, Foundation, Profibus, or maybe something new that will be invented by the vendors in the coming years, this is difficult to say. De facto, today we see the biggest installed base on field device communications with Fieldbus Foundation.
Okay. Is there any chance that wireless will be also in the process control region, in the closed loop control?
I definitely think that wireless will gain a certain part of the communication technologies. I'm not that sure whether it will start in the tight control loop, but more be used in measurement, control, and supervisional monitoring applications rather than the hard loop control systems. But even there, once we get experience with wireless technologies, if you can save some money on the wiring, if we solve the problem of energy supply to the devices, either with battery-powered devices or with energy harvesting concepts, I'm definitely sure that the field device of the future will be wireless. Whether this future starts in 5 years, in 15 years, or in 20 years, I don't know. But I'm sure the future will be a great deal as wireless.
Is Foundation coming up with any new technology like remote operations management, ROM, and what is the future for that? What do you see as the future?
That's a good question. The future definitely will see what we call cyber physical systems. So today the internet is used for us to communicate. Tomorrow the internet will be used for devices to communicate. And these so-called cyber physical systems need protocol structures that are much more open and much more widely spread than what we see today. And the Fieldbus Foundation is preparing and moving forward in offering any kind of conversions between different Fieldbus protocol structures and architectures, and this currently is marketed under the synonym ROM for remote operations, but actually it is the first preparation into protocols for the cyber physical systems.
Okay. And do you see the protocols currently existing like device description, enhanced device description, FDT, all converging into FDI, and we have, as a user, we have only one protocol to worry about?
I definitely agree that the times of competing structures between device descriptive methods like DD or functional integrations like FDT is over. With the FDI concept, we have a method that combines the strengths of both, and this is currently under a tremendous development. There's an enormous amount of human resources but also money injected in this project, and this will definitely be the integration method of the future for the process plant. I don't know whether this is also valid for factory automation where you have complex drives and safety structures and stuff like this, but for the process industry, FDI will become the de facto standard of device integration.
Thank you. And one more question on safety. Now, Foundation started with emergency shutdown or a safety protocol, and still the development is going on. Do you see that? Do you see that employed very soon in the industry, or there is more devices yet to be developed on the safety aspects?
You're absolutely right. The bottleneck at the very moment is not the safety protocol, which has been blessed by the TÜV and other authorities. So the black channel concept for the devices, the physical layer, the protocol as such, this is all blessed. But the device manufacturers have a hard time to implement this now into real projects, into real products over there. We see other digital communication systems having the same struggle. But having a certain progress already. When you look at ASI, like AS interface, this is a system that provides already safety integrated solution, and it shows that this is a perfect mix between conventional signals and safety signals, saving a lot of additional instrumentation and wiring for the end users over there. And therefore, I'm absolutely sure that also field bus safety will become an integral part of the modern plant of tomorrow.
As a device manufacturer, are you contemplating to produce something for roam and safety?
At the very moment, all our devices that we provide for the physical layer have been checked and tested. All of them are SIL 2 approved. Some of them are even SIL 3 approved to make sure that they can be used for the black channel concept of the feed bus safety protocols over there. At the current status is that we are in the first trial periods of safety. On ROM, this uses actually whatever is available from Feedbus and shows the end users and the device manufacturer how the path between the different protocol structures could look like, from wired into wireless technology, from standard devices into HSE remote I/O systems, and all this is combined and completely transparent as a protocol structure, and therefore all our devices do of course fit into any kind of remote operation structures which are currently marketed under the synonym ROM from the Feedbus Foundation.